Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I am back again for your February 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Taurus. I am a little bit under the weather because I have a little bit of a cold, so just bear with me. I sound a little bit like a frog, but I do have some lovely frog earrings that I'm wearing to send everybody financial prosperity and happiness. And frogs are really good for finances. So I have this little frog. Let me show it to you, actually. You should get a frog like this. This frog, it's really cool. It's like a little incense holder. You can see it. You can get them like, at the, I put the little incense in there. Like a stone or rock place, like an alternative shop, kind of like that. You can find them online. Frogs are really good for finances. So if you're looking to really boost your finances, get a frog. Put like a coin, put it on a little dish, and have it face the door. That way, every time you come in, you clean out your pockets, you collect it. It'll just naturally attract money. Okay, and it's great to have that. It's going to pull finances in from the outside. So that's what I always recommend to help boost finances. So anyways, I also am still doing monthly readings or private readings for everyone. If you want to do a private reading, feel free to email me at elizabetholson31@gmail. I'm doing a 1 hour, 2 hour reading and a 90-minute cord-cutting tarot reading special as well. So for the 1 or the 2 hour, it's $75 per hour. For the 1 hour, it's $75. 2 hour, it's $150. And then for the 90-minute, it's $100. It's where if you want to have the cord of attachment between you and like an ex-wife or ex-boyfriend or something, girlfriend, cut, then it would be good to have the extra time. And again, that's $100 for, it's about 90 minutes. And then I am still doing a yearly overview. Okay, for 2015, it would go from February 2015 to February 2016 for $250, and that's 2 hours. And I think that's it. But let me roll out your spread and see what we got. And I appreciate all your lovely comments, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm not vibing this one, so I'm going to reshuffle. Just going to shuffle really good. These cards are like jumping out at me. They're like bursting out. It's wild. Okay. Again, this is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Taurus. Okay. So this is a little bit better. So here's the thing. The foundation, or what happened in the distant past, is this girl who has come to a point in her life where she's gone down the wrong path. She's gotten lost. Okay. There are no mistakes in life. I always say this. There's just setbacks. Okay. However, we can go down a path that isn't leading us to anything. okay? It's just a path. It's like when you get lost in a maze. It doesn't mean that, you're going to be there forever. It's just that at that time, you thought it was going to lead to something. You thought it was going to lead you here, but it actually led you here, and you're at a dead end. This, to me, feels very dead end. You came to a point in time in your life where you're at this dead end, where you're at this point where you're just like, what am I supposed to do with my life? To me, this feels very much like, and Tauruses are they're very hardworking, and they don't like change. And this feels very much like you went down this path, and you got lost in the forest, and you got all this worry and this, like, you can't see where you're going anymore, because it's like that old cow path, okay? And I've used this exact example before. It's like that old cow path. The cow paths are used to a certain way to go. It's a tried and true way to go home, or tried and true way to get to where they want to be, to the next field over. But because I feel like you haven't made any switches, you haven't made any big changes, you haven't made the changes which you've needed to make in order for you to not be lost anymore. So what this girl needs to realize, and this is important for all female Tauruses, is that you need to be real. You need to do some self-examining and say, okay, who am I really? You need to take the mask off and show the world who you really are. You need to wear your heart on your sleeve and say, this is what I love to do. I am no longer going to be in a job just to do it. That's it. I'm going to find something that I love to do. Tauruses will stay in a job for money because Tauruses love to have deep pockets. They're the savers. They're not the spenders. They like to spend, but at the same time, they love to save more. And the problem is that because of financial security reasons, Tauruses might not ever make the change that they need to make. But instead, the problem is that they will go down this path. And they will stay there for a very long time. And they will stay lost for a very long time. And they will go around in circles. How do I get to where I want to be? Where is this going? They'll eventually get to a point in time where they can't keep going and they'll become very depressed. And Tauruses, it's not good for a Taurus to become depressed because they can actually stay depressed for a really long time. It's like that same tried and true thing where it's like they'll stay in their funk. This to me feels like in the distant past, you were lost in the fog, not sure where to go, not sure what step to take. And the thing that this girl needs to realize is that she could literally take 2 steps in a different direction, 2 steps out of where she is, go ask for help, and she'd be on a better path. And there are people there to help her. And because if she went kind of like on a different way, the trees would help her. She could go ask the trees for direction. To me, the trees are people. And the moonlight would shine the way. So it's not like she would be lost forever. It's just that she needs to realize she needs to take those 2 steps. In a different direction. 2 steps. That's it. If she takes 2 steps in a different direction, she will find her way home to where her true home is. She will find her way into a new career, possibly even a new relationship. 2014, I feel like, was the last year that people were allowed on an energetic level to stay in hiding. Tauruses like to stay in hiding. Why? Because it's comfortable. But 2015 is about coming out of hiding. 2015 is about transition and change into who we really are. It's very important that you do so, Taurus. Very, very important. To me, this is what I call this spread the Leaning Tower of Pisa, okay? And I coined this term because the Leaning Tower to me is quite astonishing. I find it amusing. I don't know why, okay? The Leaning Tower of Pisa, if you were to take one main pillar out from underneath the foundation, the whole thing would go, right? It would. And right now, the spread is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Eventually, things will, even if everything else is really positive, and it is, because at one point you were lost in the fog, and you weren't showing the world who you were, and because you came to this point in your career where you're going, what do I do? Or this point in a relationship, well, what do I do? How do I make these changes? Because you came to that point, it colors the whole spread. And to me, you don't have the foundation that you need. Without a foundation, without that one pillar for the Leaning Tower of Pisa, eventually, not so good, okay? Not so scary, okay? So this is one of those things where you need to take the mask off. You need to say, and no longer be fake, and no longer be doing things that would be termed fake, okay? I'm not calling you fake, okay? Don't worry, okay? It's more just like on an energetic level and in practical terms, You may be really, let's just say, maybe you are really an artist, okay? But right now, you went to school for accounting, okay? Which is interesting because my dad always said that I should do that. And Anyways, the whole point is that you went to school for accounting, and now you're an accountant full time. And the universe has said to you, you can't continue like this. You're depressed. You're upset. You don't know where you're going. You can't see your way anymore in life. You're just on this repeat. You're just running in the gerbil mill, round and round again, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not doing what your soul is supposed to be doing. So you got into a place where you can't continue. You need to be the artist that you're supposed to be. You need to show that to the world and say, no, I'm not an accountant anymore. I'm an artist. Always been an artist. Always will be an artist. That's how it is. Okay. So, that's it. We've got you traveling very quickly. You got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And to me, this is you. Could be male or female. Traveling, going very, very fast through life. And you need to actually slow down. And it's interesting because, to me, that whole saying, bull in a china shop, the reason the bull is in the china shop is the bull is moving very quickly and it doesn't see all the things that's happening, all the things around him, which it needs to see, okay? It needs to see those things in order to not hit them, okay? So you need to see everything in your peripheral, okay? You need to start to really see things, and it's interesting because at one point you couldn't see things. But to me, again, it's this gerbil wheel. The wheel. You're going around on the gerbil, like a gerbil. So spinning. You're spinning, 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 spinning. So fast. To me, this is also spinning, 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 spinning. Negative energy. This is spinning, either driving too fast, going and doing too many things all at once, in doing stuff, again, the definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing over again. You're speeding, 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 speeding. Doing the same thing over again. You're spinning your tires and you're not going anywhere. This is getting to where complete concentration and being very focused on a goal and achieving that goal. Yes, you will. But it's not the right goal. It's not it really, okay, they always say it's not the destination, the journey, all that. Okay, it is the journey. It's about doing the things that you're supposed to be doing in life along the way. It's not like, okay, It's not about achieving this goal, this one thing. Because if life was about achieving one thing, it would be quite a boring experience. And everybody, this is that tunnel vision, thinking, it's got to be this one way. Tauruses get this in their head, that it's only this way. It's only that cow path. It's only that, if I achieve that one thing, everything will be better. And it won't. It's all that other stuff they have to do instead. So, now the King of Wands is what's crossing you. Now this is, to me, this is you, Taurus. This is you. You got a lot of fire energy right now. You're kind of fired up. You're doing a lot. You're getting a lot done. And you're very determined. You've got total concentration, pure determination. You've got a lot of fire energy. But it feels like the more you try to force it to happen, the less likely it's going to. It feels very forced. It feels very like either you're going to suffer extreme burnout, okay? Because it's a cycle again. It's this high of that very adrenal, got to get things done energy, and the low of not feeling like doing shit, okay? Of this, which is not even knowing where to go. And then in the recent past, you got this, very supportive energy, which is a male, female, or two females partnership. Can be a husband and wife partnership, can be business partnership. This is partnership. This is teamwork. This is, a guy helping a girl achieve her dreams, or this is a girl helping a guy achieve his dreams. This can be brother, sister as well. Even parental, even your parents. But I feel like it's more husband-wife. I feel like it's more relationship. You have a very supportive relationship. You've had a very supportive relationship in the past. Interestingly, what's crowning you is you got the Mr. Right card. This is, to me, this is also you. This is the King of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles. We also have the King of Wands. In this instance, the King of Pentacles is a very successful man. This is success. And this is what you're going for. This is what's crowning you right now. This is absolute success. This is financial success. This is having money, This is achieving, this is a man who is very wealthy, okay? This could be a Taurus man. Also could be an Aries man. Because we got the King of Wands, and because we got the King of Pentacles, to me it feels like, for some of you, you're in a relationship, Taurus, with either a Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, or Sagittarius male. So it could be it's like a double Taurus combination, or like a Taurus-Leo combination, or like some of the other ones that I mentioned. For the females. Could be males too. Could be two males, two Taurus males, or two Cap males. Not Cap. Did I say that? Maybe it's two Cap males. But you have like other Taurus in your chart or something. Maybe like one of you's a Taurus, the other one's a Capricorn. Maybe it's one of you's a Taurus and the other one's an Aries, but they also have Taurus in their chart. To me, it seems like finances are good right now. You're not struggling financially. Maybe you're working really, really hard and you got the support you need to achieve this financial stability. However, it's unsustainable. You know, you're in a position that is not sustainable because this is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So the universe, even though this is a very good time for you, this is a prosperous time for you, and you're banking it, okay, you're making money, it doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sustain. It's very difficult to sustain this type of energy, okay? Spinning, spinning, spinning. Lots of spinning, lots of, you know, energy putting out there, not getting much in it. And it's interesting because I talked about burnout, and here we go. You're tired. You're going to be tired. You don't see this coming, but you are going to be tired. This is you being very tired, needing to get rest, needing to get more sleep, needing to have more peace of mind. I like to see, this is you needing time off. To me, you're very physically drained. I feel like you're physically tired. Taurus, you've taken on the world too much. And as much financially as it's good for you, it's not physically good for you. I have a little sip of my soup. I made this beautiful chicken soup. I actually boiled like a whole chicken, and it's perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, which I always say that. It's so funny because there's this little girl who lives with me, and she watches me eat, and I always say, perfection. I always eat after each bite. I'm like, perfection. That makes me laugh. Anyways, she finds it funny. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Taurus. Okay. In the position of emotions, you have the Hierophant. And you do need to seek counsel. You do need to ask for advice. Maybe you're looking for like a mentor or somebody to help you through this time to understand what's really going on. You know, maybe it would be good to have a private reading with me, or maybe it would be good to get somebody on board that can kind of guide you in what maybe you want to do differently in your life, like career advisor. You know, it's interesting. It's making me think about, like, I had a client recently who I told to call a bunch of colleges, and actually, this would be good for you. I don't know why it's coming to me. There's a lot of career counselors in, like, schools. For some reason, that's coming to me. Someone to talk to you about your career options, you know, to help you work on your career. That seems to be like, you know, or like a coach or a therapist or somebody. And you don't have to have one. You can have several. I mean, you don't have to just stick with just one person. You can get like a whole team. I mean, I think about the Kardashians. How many people are on their team? You know, right? That help them get all glammed up and whatever. They gotta have millions of people. So I mean, think about it like that. You know, you can get millions of people to help you to work on, you know, switching tracks. Okay, instead of being very focused like this, to help you kind of just go like that a little bit. This is my favorite card as far as this is the card of. You guys are going to laugh. That he's going to call you, okay? Ladies, if you're waiting on a guy to call you, he's going to call you, okay? It's in the position of your emotions. You want him to call you, and he will, okay? He'll call you. I said he or she is going to call you. So guys, Taurus guys, if you're waiting on a girl to call you, she's going to call you, okay? I love this card for this reason because it's good news. I like being the messenger of good news. This is also good news coming through an email or a phone call. This is the card of information and knowledge. You know, this is talking to people, getting advice from a lot of people, talking to someone who's older and wiser. Maybe like an older female. I feel like for some of you, you need to talk to like an older female to have like that mother figure, someone to like kind of comfort you. And because I feel like Tauruses are a lot of times the mother, especially Taurus females, the mother figure. They're very nurturing and loving. But they also need that nurturing and loving from others. So I feel like, Taurus, you need to find somebody like that. Talk to somebody like that. Maybe it's a great aunt that you talk to. Maybe it's your sister that you talk to. Maybe it's like a family friend that's not even related to you, but you have a connection with them and they're able to kind of talk you through things. That is very key for you. What's coming in from the outside is emotional contentment, which is the King of Cups. And I always think of you because the tortoise is here. You guys pretty much get this like on a regular basis. So my cards don't lie. And this is emotional contentment. This is feeling like really, really good emotionally. Maybe it's because you got that phone call from the guy or girl. You know, this is the future, so you may not have gotten the call yet, but I feel like you're going to get the call, okay? Maybe this is a call back from maybe a job that you wanted. And being really happy about it, being like ecstatic about it. It's very good news. And you're going to come to a point in time where you're weighing things. You're trying to make a decision, okay? You're going back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? How are things going to turn out? You want to know, how are things going to work out? The Justice card is about things working out fairly. It's about karma too, you know? It's sort of like, I'm kind of feeling like, Taurus, if you have paid some karmic dues, then things will turn out really good for you. If you have yet to pay a karmic due, then things may not go as you plan, but things will turn out good anyways. You will get something good anyways. That's what it's coming to me. It's always like, well, we're supposed to ask for this or something better. So something better would come to you. And so you need to ask this or something better continuously. Because if they don't work out because of karma. That's what I'm trying to say. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. So you got the King of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles. These two are a match, okay? They're a match. They very rarely show up together, side by side. This is, I feel like it's a Taurus male and it's a Taurus female, or it's a Capricorn Taurus. It's Capricorn male, Taurus female. Could be a Aries male, Taurus female. Could be Taurus male or Cancer female. Taurus male or Capricorn female. Could be Taurus male and Sagittarius female. I don't know what I'm getting. Also could be Capricorn male and Virgo female as well. And the outcome is, so the Queen of Pentacles is the attainment of wealth, prosperity, and happiness. Potentially pregnancy for those of you who are of that age, for the females. Gifts to and from others, sharing, nature's gift, which is, sort of being able to and I feel like, Taurus, this is you in a way. You connect so well to nature. You need to go outside. You need to feel the abundance from nature. Nature is giving you a lot. Nature, it's like, every time you go outside, Taurus, nature is giving you a hug. The trees want to hug you, It's, you don't even need to touch the trees. The trees are like sending you that positive energy. But you do need to touch the trees, because that'll actually give you even more, okay? And you'll be feeling the love. I feel like at the end of February, you'll be feeling the love. What's really important is, to basically just figure out where you're going. Figure out what you're doing, where you're going. Get some advice, okay? To me, those two really go hand in hand. And then plan. Because if you're spinning and spinning and spinning, all this wonderful wealth and prosperity and happiness is great. But it's not great if you're lost. It's not great if you still feel lost. You could have like everything else. It feels like your ducks are, you know, it's funny, I was talking about this with another sign. Your ducks, I think with Aquarius, their ducks are not lining up the way they want them to line up. They just can't quite get all their ducks in a row. Taurus, your ducks are lining up. But the funny thing is that even though maybe you've got a great guy in your life, or a great girl in your life, or maybe you're happy in your marriage, or maybe you might even meet somebody new. I feel like you could meet somebody new, okay? Because you got the King of Pentacles, which is crowning you, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is the outcome. So, Taurus males, I feel like you're going to be meeting the Queen of Pentacles. She is your queen. She is Mrs. Right. We've got Mr. Right. We've got Mrs. Right. You know, you'll have that, but then you still, as far as where your life is going, you won't know. So it's like, even if you're with that perfect person, they're still going to need to kind of shoulder your burden, which is not knowing what you want to do with your life. So you need to figure out what you want to do with your life, and then kind of go from there. And I think that's all that I'm getting. Keep your chin up, Taurus, and I wish you all the very best. And I send you lots of love, big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. All right, take care.